welcome to Wonder Woman Wednesday. I am Jared, and today I am doing this was going to be controversial, but screw it. I'm talking about why Wonder Woman is a better character than Lois Lane. Okay, here we go. So, number one, my number one. Now, let me be clear on something. You can like Lois more than Wonder Woman, you can like Lois. That is 100% fine with me. I personally can't stand her. I prefer Wonder Woman. Here's why. Number one, with Wonder Woman, there's no contrivances. And here's what I mean by that. The perfect way to exemplify my issue with Lois goes, I think it was Peter J. Tomasi. It's either Super Sons or Superman. But the Eradicator was threatening John Kent, and Lois Lane shows up in the Hellbat suit to fight the Eradicator. And I go, A, how does she know how to use the Eradicator or the Hellbat suit? B, why does Batman leave it open? And C, before you say it, Batman would not teach anyone else how to use the Hellbat suit. I'm sorry, that just doesn't happen. So it's stuff like that. We have to contrive it in order to make her important, to make her do stuff. That's the problem, because Lois, you can do some cool stuff with Lois, but when you do this, it just makes her look like discount Diana. So then you get to number two, no undermining others. They undermine severely, especially Wonder Woman, to prop up Lois. Again, like when in the Rebirth era. The Rebirth era is where it really stood up. When Wonder Woman is talking to Superman, and then where Lois is talking to Superman and goes, you could have ended up with Diana, and he goes, Diana doesn't have a Pulitzer, and I go, oh, shut up, bro. I know it's probably a little bit of a joke, but you're still undermining other characters to prop up Lois. In fact, even the reasoning that Tucker gave for why Wonder Woman and Lois have that conversation in Reign of Superman, where she basically says, what Clark and I have is good, but you're his true love, Lois. That was the creative saying, no, you should love her. And I go, if you're telling me I should love this character, that's making me want to dislike them more, because it's forced at that point. Then you go to more truth. Here's the thing about more truth and what I mean by this. Because Lois is this journalist. She's this amazing journalist. And yet a significant boost to her career, at least. You could say, we could debate how much of her career can be attributed to what I'm about to say. But a significant portion of her career was spent reporting on Superman, to the point where she got a Pulitzer because of that coverage. And I go, so you're not seeing the conflict of interest here that's here. I'm not buying this. It doesn't work. And before you say because in the Rainbow Rural Action Comics backup stories, I'll put the issue number on the screen. But in that backup series, so Lois pulls Clark off of a case because he's too close to it. Okay, that's fine. You reported on your husband for so long. What are you talking about? Conflict of interest. So there's that. And then when you have Diana, she secures herself. In other words, Diana is awesome as she is. You don't have to turn her into other characters to make her cool. And that's the main thing with Lois that I really hate. Like when they made her the editor-in-chief of the Daily Planet, they just turned her into Perry White, to the point where she's even screaming at people for stories. And I go, what are you doing? So you literally just turned her into Perry White. So she's a female Perry White. Then when they gave her superpowers, they basically turned her into Diana. There were a few of those covers where they tried to recreate Superman, Wonder Woman covers, and they were calling them the power couple. And I go, here's my problem. If you have to turn a character into another character in order to prop them up and tell me how awesome they are, maybe there's something wrong with the base character. Maybe. That's just me. But those are the four reasons why I think Wonder Woman's a better superhero than Lois. Now, again, you can like Lois. I'm totally fine with that. I don't know why, but you're totally fine with that. I personally don't. If you guys have any like feedback, have any like counter arguments to that, please put it in the chat. But put more than I disagree. Actually, give me an argument, because I've had some people just put disagree, and I go, okay, what am I supposed to do with that? I don't care if you disagree and give me a cogent argument. Okay, that's great. And please, no toxicity. Anyway, that's what I got for right now. Consider to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. And consider becoming a member of the channel, because for as little as $1 a month, you get access to these Wonder Woman Wednesday clips, videos a day early. And you get access to my reading log. And you get access to my members-only panels and live streams. Anyway, stay at work, everyone. Remember, Steve Trevor, Steve Never. He belongs 25,000 leagues under the sea in the crushing depths. Zois and Max about for life. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.